Hey guys, Duke here with my Necro B10 Auto video. So let's kick it off by looking at my team really quickly. We got Zibrolta, pretty balanced stats overall, all revenge, with HP for survivability, attack, and accuracy for his dots. Now he has no skill ups by the way, but he still works just fine. Next we got Colleen, with HP, Defense, HP, Revenge, Violent. You can see she's built pretty tanky just because she's my healer. I want her to live. And Bella is actually built pretty fast. Nemesis, Violent, Speed, HP. Bella is not ruined specifically for Necro. This is kind of a general use Bella, but it works well for my team. Kumai here, HP, Accuracy. He's there for slow. My accuracy is 98%, so he'll almost always slow. And then Seren is my nuker with all attack runes here, Violent Revenge. So let's jump into Necro, and you'll notice that most of my runes are actually 5-star. These are mostly just kind of leftover runes after I ruined my main mobs for like PvP, dragons, TOA, etc. But it still works okay. Also, you'll notice that my team is fairly tanky, and that's because this team worked before Necro was nerfed, so I had to make them a little bit tankier. When November comes around, I'll probably put a little more attack on all of the mobs just to make it run faster, but for now it's really consistent. Just to test it to be sure, I did 50 runs in a row, so that's 5 energy refills of Necro with 80 energy, and I had 100% success rate. So far this team hasn't failed at Necro, and it's consistent. Maybe it's not the most exciting team, but it's a very consistent team. So you notice that Bella here, being the only light mob, tanks the dark golems, for example. Whenever they attack Bella, and so it protects my squishier mobs like Seren or even Zibrolta. Having 2 healers and having one of them pretty fast in Bella actually makes it a pretty safe run as well, because if ever one of the mobs dips in health a little bit, Bella's right there to pick up the slack. So I have Kumai here, the Dark Yeti, as my leader because it increases HP for dark mobs, which makes Seren a little bit more survivable, but it also increases the damage of Kumai's second skill, which is based on his HP. That's why I have him ruined for HP. Notice that I have 2 Harpoos, and they're there for a reason. Both of them do multi-hits, but they also have the second most important debuff for Necro, which is heal block. And it's nice to have 2 of them, just so if one of them misses the heal block, the other one can apply it. So slow is the most important debuff. The second one would be heal block. It's nice to have a defense break just to kill the mobs faster. The dots that Zibrolta puts up help to kill the boss faster as well, but those aren't essential. Slow and heal block are essential. You'll also notice that these Harpoos have on skill 1 the attack debuff. So that reduces the amount of damage that my team takes by quite a bit actually, especially on the boss. You'll see here Seren's getting a little low in health, but that's why I have a fast Bella who can just pick up the slack right there. So again, trash is usually not that much of a worry, especially if you have a light tank like Bella in your team. Okay, so onto the boss. The key is this. Kumai is my slowest mob. I need to apply that 2-round slow, boom. I have him. The boss is done at this point. If you can get that 2-round slow, that gives your team the chance to actually all go twice before the boss gets to go on the second turn. And that really puts a beating on the boss and helps set up all the debuffs, etc. So the cool thing about Kumai, and the reason I use him, is because he always slows every attack. It's the only mob I know of that every single attack has slow. Now, Seren here got stolen. Notice that she's attacking Bella over and over again, but Bella can just soak it like a champ. That's why I have Bella there, actually, is if Seren or Kumai gets stolen, which is typically what happens in my team, then they just attack Bella, and Bella just doesn't really even flinch. Alright, so just gotta get my Seren back, and notice you get her back at half health, and that's the benefit of having 2 different healers. Bella's heal was on cooldown, and so Colleen was able to buff and heal at the same time. Now, the cool thing about Colleen's buff is that it's a 3-round buff on a 3-round cooldown, which means it can be basically up permanently, which really increases the damage of my team. Alright, so I killed him once. Notice that attack buff is making the boss do very little damage. To be honest, I've taken the most damage from the my own mobs attacking me, or from being stolen and coming back with half health. So that attack debuff is really nice. So here again, my Yeti got stolen, but he just attacks Bella and I get him back pretty quickly. And about one more round should do it on this. And that's it. So there's my Necro B10 Auto team. Hopefully you found that useful. Note that, of course, these are not the only mobs that you could use. There are plenty of others, but 4 out of 5 of these are farmable. I'm going to keep that rune just because it has speed on it. I also do have another video. Be sure to check out the theory crafting video if you want to see the skills, etc. behind my team. All of my monsters have max skills except for Zibrolta, who actually has no skill ups whatsoever, but that's fine because he's just there for his multi-hits and dots anyway. So as I said, I hope you found this useful. Good luck with your own Necro teams. Subscribe to keep them coming. Thanks, guys.